Hey, if you're new here, my name's Amy and I love to just share insights that I have from everyday life. So today's video is about blue light glasses. So here's a little more about me and then my insights to share. Hi, I'm Amy and I've created this little space on the internet as a place that I hope will bring you joy and light and life to your day. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and honestly, those things bring a lot of challenges and a lot of the greatest joys. So I hope that as I share the things that I'm learning in my life, that you'll find some joy and recognize you're not alone, that you're enough, and that you are loved. Hey guys, so I'm here in my car just enjoying some of the weekly time that I set aside for myself on Sundays to just be with myself, connect with God, and just chill out. And I was thinking, so I got these blue light blocking glasses. I was typing and journaling on my computer, and I just had this thought with blocking glasses, and I'm actually going to take them off because I can see it's like got a weird blue reflection. But what I just had this thought of, like, these are designed to filter out the light that is harmful to our eyes and can damage our eyes. I don't know if you use them. This is the first time I've ever used them. I just got them yesterday. But I do a lot of work on a computer, and so it's important, I have heard. And I wasn't sure if I'd really notice a difference, but I did notice a difference. I saw things differently as I like this, just like peek it at the computer, to just see the difference. And I was just thinking about other filters that maybe we want to have in our lives, not necessarily like there's a lot of technology filters, but what kind of filters do we have for our brains? And do I have filters set in place where I can recognize lies from Satan, or where I can recognize like overwhelm that's not actually relevant, like information that just I don't need to pay attention to, that doesn't relate with me and where I'm at in life? Because there's so much out there on social media and on the internet telling us that we're not doing things right, or there's something wrong with us, or we always need to be improving things. And sometimes, yeah, I mean, there's that space for personal growth, but there's also that space for just being where we're at and enjoying who we already are and just being that person and just owning our gifts rather than constantly trying to change ourselves or change our systems or whatever it is. And so I would just invite you to think about, and I'm going to be thinking about this a little bit more because I'm not so sure that I have all the right filters in place in my mind that just keep out the excess, that where I know so solidly who I am and what's relevant to me that I can say no to the other things. I can say no to ads on Facebook, or I can say no even to really good things like connections with friends and being able to like serve and help others. Sometimes it gets to be too much, and like it's okay to say no and set those boundaries and recognize that we don't have to do it all. You don't have to let everything into your brain and into your body that is placed in front of you. You can have filters, you can have boundaries. You don't have to say yes to everything to come into your schedule. So I would invite you to look at an area of your life where maybe you feel a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe it's your schedule, maybe it's social media use, maybe it's just like mental input, maybe it's food, maybe it's relationships, and look at what type of filter you might set in, what type of boundary you might set in place to keep those things that really aren't helpful to you being the best you, and say no and be okay with saying no. Like, give yourself that permission to say no, to say, that information is great, but it's actually not for me. Saying no to a get together, saying, that sounds like so much fun. It's not something I have the bandwidth for right now. And being okay with that. And maybe it's not getting on your phone for an entire day and just seeing how that feels. I trust that if you just take a minute to sit with yourself and be intentional, connect in with yourself, connect in with God or your higher power, however you see that I trust and fully believe that your intuition, you will know what it is that you can do to help keep your space safer, to help keep your, these help keep my eyes healthier, to keep your emotions, your mind, your body healthier. So I would love to know in the comments below what area of your life you are going to look at putting a filter in, and maybe even just take a minute as the final music plays on the video to check in with yourself and just let me know right now. Like, you'll probably, if you're like me, you'll probably forget as soon as you turn this off, or like kids will interrupt you. So maybe just take a minute right now, or even just like wait and just check in with yourself and just ask yourself, where is a place that I can put in one small boundary to filter the amount of information coming into my life? Got it? Okay, put it in the comments below. I can't wait to hear your ideas and share with you more insights next time I get them. Talk to you later.